Lewis Hamilton feels much m0re relaxed for Spanish Grand Prix despite Mercedes' woes. Lewis Hamilton has revealed that he is feeling positive ahead of this weekend's Spanish Grand Prix in spite of his lackluster start to the new Formula One season with Mercedes. The 37-year-old managed to sneak onto the podium at the end of this year's curtain raiser in Bahrain but has endured a turbulent time of things in the weeks since due to his team's lack of pace in comparison to the likes of Red Bull and Ferrari. Hamilton has also been beaten by his new Mercedes teammate, George Russell, in every race with the exception of the Bahrain Grand Prix and currently finds himself down in 6th place in the Drivers' Championship standings. He appears to be optimistic about the prospect of delivering the goods in Spain, though, as a result of his familiarity with the Circuit de Barcelona-Catalunya. When you go to places like Barcelona, you have so much data from decades of driving there, Hamilton said in a video on the Petronas Motorsports YouTube channel. You go there and it's much more relaxed because we know more about it and it's easy to prepare for. Hamilton managed to equal Michael Schumacher's tally of 6 victories at the Spanish Grand Prix by winning last year's race ahead of Max Verstappen, but it remains to be seen whether he will be able to repeat the achievement at the next time of asking on Sunday. The Brit has struggled to get to grips with his Mercedes machinery over the last few months but will be hoping to put things right with a much improved showing in Barcelona when the 5 red lights go out to resume the on-track action this weekend. The venue is the traditional home of F1's pre-season testing program and is widely used in simulator tests by many teams on the grid, meaning that the vast majority of drivers will be especially familiar with the trials and tribulations of a lap around the 2.9-mile circuit. It seems likely that Mercedes could be set to struggle once again, though, if they fail to stamp out their various performance issues over the course of the weekend in Spain. The Silver Arrows have often struggled with porpoising, which results in cars bouncing up and down on long straights and has prevented them from making the most of their current package since the beginning of the new season. Hamilton and Russell were forced to lift at times during last month's Emilia-Romagna Grand Prix in order to combat the problem, with the latter going on to admit that he was suffering from back and chest pains due to the severity of the issue. "The bouncing really takes your breath away, it's the most extreme I've ever felt it," said Russell after registering a 4th-placed finish at Imola. "I really hope we find a solution, and I hope every team who is struggling with the bouncing finds a solution because it's not sustainable for the drivers to continue with this level. This is the first weekend where I've truly been struggling with my back, and almost like chest pains from the severity of the bouncing. But it's what we have to do to get the fastest lap times out of the car."